Well, our form since the last episode has not improved at all. We picked up a couple wins here and there, but still in the relegation zone. I've even now reached the point where I am starting to apply for jobs. No interviews yet, but I think our time might nearly be coming to an end. Hello, welcome to Club One, part 54 of the Global Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our League Two matches against at least Warsaw, then potentially Rochdale, depending on what happens in the second half of the episode. Because, like I said in the intro, I have started to apply for jobs. I have applied for 4, got turned down for an interview by 3 of them, and those were Blackburn, Birmingham, and Peterborough. I have just recently applied for Sion, who are located in Switzerland. I think it'd be quite an interesting job to go for. They are bottom of the Super League, but I think it's a job I could potentially avoid relegation with, because only realistically only team goes down, potentially two, depending on what happens in the relegation playoffs. So it's an easy league to stay in my opinion, as it's possibly a route into Europe if it all goes well. So you never know. A couple of years time, if we do get that job, we might be playing European football. But let's focus. Let's focus on Warsaw first. Finish our job with Weston-Super-Mare. See where we started. I just realised I haven't shown you our current form. We've been a bit useless since the last episode. Very useless at all. Picked up a couple wins against Southend and Macclesfield. But apart from that, we've been absolutely rubbish. We've been knocked out of the FA Cup and knocked out of the Virtual Trophy, which I'm sort of happy about. But yeah, we're struggling. Struggling is a big overstatement. 23rd in League Two. Obviously, we play Warsaw Rochdale. They sit 20th and 21st. We just lost to Newport. So I feel like these two are definitely must win. So the lineup will be Doran in goal. No, actually, we're not playing Doran. We've got Blowdawn in goal, a back for Sachev, who is wanted. If we are staying at Weston-Super-Mare till the end of the season, I feel like we need to have a big sort of rebuild in the summer. Get some proper first team players, because Sachev is playing today. Not a great player, to be honest. So we've got Edison and Griffith at the back, followed by Rod Sitter at left back. Then we've got McDonald and Pimlott in the midfield. Then we've got Tom Kay out on the right hand side. Perrine in the middle, Ballard Matthews on the left, and Conan Midwood up front. Unfortunately, Billy Phillips, League Two legend for us last year, has unfortunately done his ACL. So he is out of contract at the end of the season. So that's his Weston-Super-Mare career done, because I doubt we're going to give him a new contract. I might not even be here, so the new manager might give him a new contract, but I highly doubt he's going to stay beyond next season. So I think he's very much going to end up retiring at the end of the season, potentially, if he doesn't recover from his ACL. But hopefully we can try and get the win today. But obviously wins are very hard to come by. We've had a few draws, but we're struggling to pick up 3 points when we can. But hopefully today is a good day, and hopefully we get the 3 points. Maybe have a job interview lined up in the next few days, which obviously will happen on camera. Should that happen, I think we probably do end up going job hunting in the next few episodes if we have like a lot of job interviews. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't really want to move to another League Two club. I'm sort of looking at League One Championship and any of the top leagues in the European, so like the Swiss league, like this, the easy leagues I want to call them. The French, Italy, Serie A, probably a no go at the moment. If I've got a couple of foreign leagues though. I just can't remember what of our leagues I've got loaded. I don't think I've got the top 5 leagues loaded. I might have got a few of them, but we are 1-0 down to Warsaw, and this is not going well. I thought our centre backs had improved this year. They really haven't. Obviously, Griffith and Ellison were both with us last year. The only new centre back is obviously Stan Sainsbury. He's on the bench. He hasn't really pleased me that much this season, mainly because we've been just tragic in defence. Barrett has got the ball. Now to Burns, now to Walton, back to Barrett again, now to Burns again. Come on, can we just get the ball, please? Somebody get stuck here, for the love of God. Presley with the striker. Thankfully, I think Blowdawn, did he get the fingers tipped to it? He didn't. He is going to hoop upfield, hopefully for Midwood to run onto, or to Banner Matthews. That's a good ball, but unfortunately he couldn't quite get his header over the top for Midwood to run onto and score the equaliser. But Presley has got the ball, slots it through to Burns, and Darren Burns unfortunately puts the ball into the back of net to make it 2-0 to Warsaw. What are we doing? Why are we so awful this year? I don't know why we're so bad. Is it time to go to a gegenpress, or is it too early? That might be a little bit too early. I don't think the players are ready for the gegenpress just yet. That would be I don't think Weston-Super-Mare is ready for gegenpress yet. Maybe in the next few, maybe towards the end of the season, we might experiment with that. If I'm still here, obviously I might be gone by the end of today's episode. As the way it stands at the moment. But 2-0 down to Warsaw. Heading into halftime, we do have a late corner. McDonald whips in again. There's no one's challenging for the ball. McDonald, oh, that's pathetic. That really is pathetic. And Griffith gives the ball straight back to a Warsaw player. Now they are on the attack. Burns with the striker. Thankfully, Blowdor makes a relatively simple save. And that first half, not good at all. Not good at all. We need to thoroughly improve in the second half if we want to have any chance of trying to get at least a point. Because, spoiler alert, it's not happening. Scanlon has got the ball. Now to Walton. Now to Ogboner. Can we just somebody get the ball, please? Can somebody put the pressure on? Somebody get stuck in. Somebody put in a tackle. Just do something. Just don't concede another goal. And Darren Burns puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. What is going on? I don't understand how a team can get so bad in the space of a few months. Because last season we were tearing it up. Obviously inconsistent in some places, but still we were very good last season, just finishing outside the playoffs. This year, I dread to think what might happen if I do end up staying for the whole season, which at the moment it probably will be. We probably will end up staying for the whole season, depending on if we get any job interviews. Obviously, we're still waiting on that Sion job interview. That's if we get one. The way they're all going, I don't think any club will offer me a job interview. But Kyler Midwood has got one goal back. I'm not saying we're going to make a comeback now, but you never know. We've still got plenty of time. 35 minutes left to go, but we need something spectacular if we want to get at least a draw. McDonald is going to make way for Rodder. Don't have a midfielder on the bench, so Rodder's going to have to come on. Griffith is going to make way for Sainsbury. Do we really only have 6 players on the bench? That's slightly problematic, that is. I didn't see that. Banner Matthews is also going to make way for Young, who probably will be sent out on loan in January because he's just not getting any game time, because we've got at least 4 wingers, so we don't really need a 5th winger. I mean, none of the players are actually any good, but yeah, we don't really need him. And he's quite rubbish, Renell Young, so he'll probably get loaned out, possibly get released in the summer. But who knows? 15 minutes left to go, still trailing by the 2 goals. If we can get a goal here, Rich Perrin has got the ball. That's a poor pass, very, very poor pass. We need to work on our passing because it's just not been good enough. We've got to go back to basics. I don't know how we do that, whether we move back to a 4-4-2, because I think we've got the players for it. We've certainly got enough strikers or people that can play up front, but this has just been absolutely diabolical this season. 10 minutes left to go of our game against Warsaw. Is there still time for possibly one more goal? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. What's the league table look like? Are Rochdale winning? Newport winning? Yes, they are. They both are 3 points behind Newport. at least we're not bottom of the table. That's the only positive I can take out of this season. We're not bottom, but what is going on? What is going on? I mean, we're outside the transfer window. It's not like we can sign players now, but yeah, this is getting stupid. What jobs are currently available now? Blackburn we've done. Can give me a job interview. Welling, no, but any enterprise national north souths or just a national, probably a no-go. And League 2, probably I wouldn't want to move to another League 2 club. Waterford would be interesting, but their wage bill not very good. So I think we'll probably just stick with Sion now. Newcastle in the Women's Super League, I doubt it because they're rock bottom and the Super League very, very difficult. So hopefully, if we don't get a job interview at Sion, we will be playing Rochdale, where hopefully we somehow get a win. The lineup for our match against Rochdale will be Doran in goal, and back for Rodder, Griffith, Sainsbury, and Bashumo. McDonald and Pimblott in the midfield. Then we've got Kane out on the right, Quinn in the middle, Maidel on the left. Then we've got Midwood up front. Come on, lads. We seriously. I'm not joking when I say we need to win, but we need to get a win today. It might be very difficult, but yeah, but we seriously need to get a win. I don't know when our next win will be because I don't know. I don't know when we play Wickham, but any of these bottom half teams are definitely must-win games. Obviously, lost the previous two against Newport and obviously Warsaw, but a win today can potentially take us outside of the relegation places. Might not be out there for very long, but at least if we can get a win, we can get a few points on the board. Bashumo with a very good tackle. He's definitely one of the players who I wouldn't mind trying to sell in January if I'm still here in the January transfer window, because I ain't got a clue if I'm going to be still here, because Sion still haven't offered me a job interview, nor have they rejected my job application, which I will always take as a positive. No team has rejected my job application just yet. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because I think we need to leave Weston-Super-Mare just for the greater good. Purely for the fact that I want to try and be in the Champions League or in some sort of European football within the next 5 seasons. Is that doable? I'd probably not, but probably it is, depending on who our next club is. Obviously, if we move to a Swiss league, I think it's very much possible. Rohan Royden puts Rochdale 1-0 up, 20 minutes on the clock, and we have already conceded our first goal of the game. It's not great at all. It's not great at all. Come on, lads. We're at home today. We should be giving the fans something to cheer about, if there is any fans, because I certainly would be watching this type of football if I was a Weston-Super-Mare fan at all. It's just absolutely atrocious. We've had 8 shots through on target, and somehow we've got a lower XG. How does that make sense? That does not make sense at all. We've had more shots, more on target, yet a low XG. Completely mind-boggling. My good God, whoever made the tackle clearly weren't watching where they were going to pass the ball. Maidel has got the ball. He's got players lurking in front of him. Maidel goes alone. He shoots. Probably did a little bit too much on his own, but I admire its effort. I really do, but I think he probably could have looked for a better pass and then having a shot, because there was at least 2 or 3 players wide open. I think Tom Kane might have been wide open, but just couldn't see him or didn't want to pass to him because he don't think he has faith in any of the other players. Tony Quinn, Bashumo has got the ball. He goes down in the box. Surely that's got to be a penalty. No, the referee blows for half-time instead. Absolutely absurd. That looked like a complete blatant penalty, but I don't think enough contact was on the ball. But second half we go, 1-0 down. Hopefully there's a future more. Hopefully we've got chances to get an equaliser. We do have a corner by the looks of it, which Maidel is going to whip in. He does. Stan Sainsbury is there for his first goal for Weston-Super-Mare. Who'd have thought it? I didn't think he made much contact on the ball. Which part of his body did he hit that with? It certainly didn't look like his head. It probably was his head. It might have been his shoulder, to be fair. But still, that's the equaliser. We are 1-0 against Rochdale. Probably still not outside the relegation places. No, but we're still not bottom of the league. So as long as we're not bottom, I don't care where we are. As long as we're still like 2-3 points away from safety. Harry Rodder has put us 2-1 up. Absolutely insanity, that is. Of all the players to put us in the lead, I wasn't expecting him. Harry Rodder take an absolute bow. 2 of our goals from set pieces. Maybe we should play set pieces a bit more often, because I think that's something we haven't really capitalised on this season that much. Pimblott is going to make way for Perrine. Quinn should probably come off because he is coming back from an injury. So Ballard Matthews can come on and he can play in the middle. And I think we'll put Midwood out on the right. And I think Morgan Bates will come on because I think we need to freshen up the attack. Because the attack hasn't really done much this game. It's been mainly defence, apart from Maidel. Obviously, it's been both defenders scoring our 2 goals. That's got to be a free kick, surely, ref. Sainsbury got absolutely clattered. Perrin has got the ball. Now to Matthews. Morgan Bates. Back to Maidel. Out to Maidel. Bashumo with tried to cross it or pass it, but went straight into a Rochdale player. Does commit the foul, and thankfully, well, it didn't really do too much. I don't think Rochdale did make the most of that set piece. But 20 minutes left to go. We are still just about in the lead against Rochdale. Does this lift us out of the relegation places? It doesn't, because Newport are probably winning or drawing. I think probably winning or drawing. I don't know what the points difference was before the start of the game. McDonald whips out wide to Maidel. He's got Bashumo just behind him, but he's going to do it all alone again. He's got bags of pace beyond him. Midwood. Yeah, Simon Maidel with the 3rd goal of the day. He could be. I know Ballard Matthews is probably a teeny bit better than him, but when Maidel plays, he is absolutely unstoppable. That's a goal and assist for him. Griffith is shattered and injured at the same time, so we'll get him off. And I think for the final change will be Rodsiter coming on for Bashumo. 5 minutes left to go. I think we are going to clinch the 3 points against Rochdale after that first goal went in. Didn't think we were going to get anything from this game, let alone the 3 points, but let alone 3 goals. And in the second half as well, absolutely incredible. May not have been at the races in the first half, but this second half we have absolutely turned it around. Weston has got the ball. Can we just keep it out? We do, and it does go out for a corner from Rochdale. Don't think it's going to mean much because we have wrapped up the 3 points. If that's my final game in charge of Weston-Super-Mare, I am absolutely happy. End on a high, but I suspect it won't be. But you never know. You never know what might happen in the next episode. We might be playing more games. We might be in the transfer window or at the end of it. Or we might be top of the league. I doubt we're going to be top of the league, but you never know. You never know what can happen in this game. And you never know what the future might hold for us and Weston-Super-Mare. So I think, to be safe, I think we'll probably play through the whole of December. Obviously, unless we get a job interview, where I think if we get a job interview, we probably do end up leaving that episode. But should no job interviews happen or no jobs that I'm interested in come around, so I think we will probably just come back probably end of January, end of January for our games against Gillingham and Tranmere. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.